just coming to sign in Philadelphia, I think, again, obviously there's great stuff about the organization and the hockey side of things, but living in a city like Philadelphia is also pretty cool too. I think, again, there's lots of history here and lots of stuff to do and all that good stuff. So again, usually, again, if you can enjoy your life away from the game, when you get to the rink, it makes you that much more dialed in. So, so yeah, that made it a huge draw about coming to play here. So it's actually funny, this place, one of my former teammates lived here last time I played here, Mike Richards, so I had a little bit of experience with this part of town and this building and this unit, so it always seemed like such a great layout and a great setup. You had some great outdoor space here too, and it seemed perfect. So when I was first looking at places and this kind of popped up, I jumped over at it and wanted to check it out again, and it was again still pretty cool. So there's lots to like about it for sure. Little sort of kind of office slash little treatment room slash recovery room. So got the massage table all set up, ready to go, and for treatment and stuff like that. A biomat there that I kind of lay on at night to kind of just unwind and relax, and get the Normatec boots here too to flush out the legs and that sort of stuff. So that's good. But yeah, there's just some cool this and some stuff from some good memories playing over the years, and some cool games, and just again some other cool stuff. This is probably my favorite one of my favorite photos in here is just on the ice after my brother was able to win the Stanley Cup his first year in Chicago. So that was pretty special to be out there, to be able to share that with him. So that was a cool picture, a cool memory. So yeah, you know what, this one is actually really cool too. This is a new sort of addition. So we got two actually here, but so these were at some of the games in Toronto, and Walter Gretzky would come to some of those games, and my parents stopped him a few times for some pictures, and he couldn't have been more gracious. And then last year I got a chance for the first time to meet Wayne Gretzky, and that was a huge thrill. Just it's kind of a funny sort of story. I was just having a bite to eat, and just saw this media person in Toronto, and he just said, "Hey James, how you doing?" And we're chatting a little bit, and he's like, I got a fan that wants to meet you. And I'm just not really knowing what to expect, kind of expecting just someone, again, who's a big hockey fan or whatever. And I get a tap on the shoulder, and I turn around, and I looked, and I saw who it was, and I'm like, oh my God, like my reaction was pretty priceless. So yeah, that was pretty cool. He couldn't have been a better guy. I got to meet him and his wife, and yeah, again, he's obviously a great ambassador for hockey and all that he's done for the game. So that was a pretty special moment to meet someone like that, someone who you've idolized for a long time. Yep, so this is another good, cool little hockey memory. So this is going through the draft process. They take you to a game. I think it was game three out, and it was out in Anaheim when Anaheim was playing the Senators in 2007 in the finals. And so they put all of us that were sitting together. I was there with a couple other guys. I think it was me, Patrick Kane, Sam Gagner, Carl Alsner, Keaton Ellerby, and I could be forgetting one or two others. But anyway, we're sitting there, and all of a sudden we just keep hearing this guy just screaming behind us, "Get the money, get the money!" And we look back, and we see it was Snoop Dogg. So that was pretty cool to get a chance to meet a guy like him. So again, hockey obviously has given me and given all of us the opportunity to meet some pretty cool people and do some pretty exciting things. So stuff like that's always cool. It always brings a smile to my face when I look around and see that picture. So that's good. Yep, got the shoe wall here. So that I had to find a place to put these. I probably need to start consolidating a little bit, but I haven't worn some of them more than a couple times. But there's some cool pairs in there to have. So definitely gonna be different. I mean, my parents. They're willing to drive however far to watch me and my brothers play, but again, this makes it a little bit easy for them to shoot in and out too to see games, whereas coming to Toronto or the other trips have to be kind of more extended stays. This way they can again kind of live their day-to-day life and kind of pop in and pop out. So again, I know they're looking forward to that, and I know that again they'll probably be here all 41 home games throughout the regular season and a bunch of the road ones sprinkled in around where we around the New Jersey, New York area and that sort of stuff. So I know they're really looking forward to getting the season started too.
Parking out there.
Hello.
Just go, sorry.
Hello. How's it going? Good.
All right,
Good.
very good. So we still have to get used to figuring out the parking situation, you know?
Yeah.
Very excited, obviously. We obviously love going to the games and supporting James. While it was always, while we always felt like we were on the road, even going back to his younger days, to now have it, hour and a half from home is fantastic. So I think it's fair to say we're pretty thrilled.
Home game, so we'll see how many we can get this year.
Opa probably came right down the Delaware River. You know, I bought a sailboat like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were bringing it from a dealership. I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. And we did it in 2 shifts. My father and a buddy of his took a shift and took it down to Delaware to, I think it was like Cape May. And then the buddy and I, got rid of those guys and we took it the rest of the way to New Jersey.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's a great view as well. It really is.
Seems like just yesterday I was coming into my first training camp here, and you had some guys who had been around the league for a long time, and you never really think you're going to get to that point and be the old guy, but I guess that's what we are now. So again, it's exciting. I think again I've learned a lot from a lot of different guys over the course of my career. So again, it's kind of your responsibility now at this point to do things the right way and just be a good pro, and that's day in, day out, just having the right mindset and setting yourself up to be successful each and every game. So yeah, that's kind of again, particularly when the season starts, but I mean it's a full-time thing. I mean every day, whether it's no matter what, you're just again doing what you can do to make sure you're the best player you can be when the games come, whether that's eating right, training the right way, getting treatment, things like that, taking care of your body and stuff like that. That's all, I'm pretty wrapped up in that all the time, but it gets ramped up even when the season starts, so I'm excited for all that.